Hey guys, it's Ash here from the NTV Hub. Welcome back to a stream. I'm inside of my boarding house room. Not really gonna call it a hotel room. It's not really a hotel. It's a little bit more of a it's more of a boarding house. It's not like a hotel where you go and like where you get your food and that made for you. It's more sort of a do-it-yourself. It's more like someone's house where hi. Yeah, it's more like someone's house where they just have like rooms going, and you help yourself type thing. So I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of the room, and we just go live for a little bit inside of here. Um, and stuff like that because well, why does she's not? So I'll wait to see like if any other like people come in and stuff before I give you guys the the room tour. How was my day? My day has been quite good, to be honest. We were going to go up to a place called Derby to watch bikes, like people who, because basically on a Saturday night there's usually a practice session if the weather's all right, and if there's something like not right with the bike, someone's bike, like during the practice session, what they do is they usually like sort of like change bits about on the bike, like adjust things, and they take them up to a place called Derby, which is like an airfield, and they just sort of like adjust things on the bike. Then they just go for a little ride up and down the airfield, and then they come back and then they tell the mechanic, something's just a bit tight, or the throttle doesn't feel right. But unfortunately, there was some bad weather last night, and there was quite a lot of wind and rain, and it took a tree down on the course, on the like TT courseway, because you've got to follow. You follow the course so far round before you turn off to the place called Derby. And unfortunately, they were like diverting traffic. So by the time we would have like gone round a different way, the bikes would have probably have finished at Derby anyway. So, oh, yo, Jack, how you doing, Jack? I'm on holiday, just like you've been on holiday or still are on holiday. So yeah, so we went to a place called Peel instead. It's a little seaside town. You can get like fish and chips, and you can like get coffee, and it's a nice fishing place. Oh, you're back. Oh, nice, Jack. And there was some soapbox racing on. People what have made like their own little go karts and things. So it was quite fun to watch actually. It was quite enjoyable to watch. Unfortunately, though, a guy broke his arm. Hi, Chaz Vlogs. Yeah, unfortunately, a guy broke his arm. So there were a little bit of a while before they started the soapbox racing again. But it was quite cool to see what little vehicles people had made, like to come down this hill and go around these bends. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was definitely fun, most definitely fun, and stuff like that. And then we had a ride back into the main town, which is Douglas, the town where I'm staying. We had a little walk around the grandstand just to see like people, working on bikes. I'm gonna delete my feelings right now, live stream, because my dad. Oh, is he? Oh, fair enough. I don't really know what that stream was about. I watched that stream like quite, you'd been streaming a while, like when I watched that. People coming in the live stream now. Yes, they are. So I'm gonna start the room tour. All right. So I'm on my bed right now where I'm sleeping. This is an attic room. It was done out like a music room. The people who own the house, couple of lads, used to have a band in here, so they used to play drums and things. So there is like some stuff that isn't mine in here, and all of that shiz. But there's a few like surround sound speakers. There's like some projectors and stuff in the boxes, and there's a little like cassette tape player and stuff. Got the bed. So yeah, so literally if I come up to the room, I've got to come up these stairs here, There's a little like tripod for filming. Looks very nice actually. Good bit of kit. There's like discs being stuck onto the roof. There's a little window view there. Do you want me to put part drive drama in? Oh yeah, if you want, you can do. It doesn't bother me. And then if we come down here, I've got my own little bathroom with a toilet, a sink, and a bath, which is good. I'd say the only disappointing thing is there isn't a light like at this part of the room, so it gets quite dark. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's bearable. Then if we come out here, I've got a nice big view, a nice big view of the sea. So like if a big boat comes in, I can watch it come in. You know what I mean? Nice, nice little view. There is a boat there right now. I don't know what that boat's doing. There was a boat exactly there this time last year, but I don't know what it does. I don't know if it like does something like under the water. It's not like a passenger boat. It's like a bit like a bit like a cargo boat or something, where like they do some work on it or something, like, you know, some form of like other type of boat, if you get what I mean. But yeah, over there where you see them lights, that's Douglas Head. And if you go up Douglas Head in the daytime, there's like a picnic area. You can get a good view of the sea. Down there where that like bit sticks out and there's a red light at the end, and then there's a little red light what keeps flashing. Don't know if you can see it or not on the camera, but pretty much. Alright, I think we're back. Just leave me a comment. Leave me a comment if you can see again. It just lost a bit of connection over there at the window. But you get the point of what it is. And then literally over there, there's just like some music stuff. Some like there's a record player and a CD player and stuff like that. And to be fair, that's all there really is with the hotel, boarding house, whatever you want to call it. There is a hot tub in the back garden, which I'm probably going to use later this week, maybe tomorrow, or maybe like a little bit later on in the week. But yeah, if you could just leave a comment and let me know that the stream is going all right, because it looks like it's going all right now, but I just don't like totally fully know if it's going all right or not. I'd like it to be going all right, but obviously, you know, it's not forced to be going all right. So yeah, I've got no viewers now. Not sure if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. I tell you what, let me get my phone a sec, and then I'll be able to get it up on there. Because my phone here is it's about nearly fully charged. Not far off. It charges very quick. Yeah, it charges quick. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I should be able to watch my own stream, and then it'll tell me if it's going or not. Because I had to reconnect. So I don't know if it... Oh, yeah, it's going. Yeah, we're going. Yeah. Alright, sound. Sound as a round pound. Sound as a round pound. That's good then, that we're all good. We're all still live. So yeah. So in this boarding house there is a like a lounge room, like a living room, with a big I think it's something like a 54-inch smart TV, which I can use if I want, but there is like other people what use it as well. So it's not like I can go in that room when I want, but I can't just like go in and say I'm taking control of the telly. Obviously, if the room's obviously like no one else is using the telly in the room, I can like use the telly and watch stuff on it. It's got Netflix, it's got YouTube, it's got normal TV, it's got all the internet access. If I want, there's a kitchen, so I can go down and get some food whenever I want. It's not like a hotel. Where you have to where you wait for a certain meal time. You can go make one now if I wanted. You can get a takeaway. You can bring a takeaway back in, and you can sit at the dining room table and eat it. You can put the radio on in the kitchen if you want, like while you're cooking. You can even just go and sit in there if you want. You can sit in the garden. I can go in the hot tub if I want. If you get what I mean. I could go in the hot tub if I wanted. I'm not going to go in it today, but I can't wait to go in it. Hi, Mr. Potato. Yeah, I can't wait to go into the hot tub. I'll be doing it like another day, more than likely. And then there's going to be like some other stuff that we're going to be doing. There's a shopping down Strand Street. That's one thing that I like doing. There's a few good like gadget shops and stuff down there, and a few different shops as well. Like the Isle of Man shops where you get like some good like souvenirs and knickknacks and stuff. I always like looking around them because it's a little different. You're Tyler B. What's happening? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good Sunday. Yeah, there's a go-karting. I'm going to be doing go-karting. That's at Derby. I always like to, go go-karting at Derby. It's one thing. It's one thing that when I come to the island, it's something that I must do. Like it's nice to do different things, but yeah, bro. Today's Thursday. Nah, today's Sunday, bro. I know my days because yesterday was Saturday, which was the day I came on holiday. Because obviously I had tickets and information about booking boats and things. I'm absolutely sure that it's Sunday, but I tell you what though, in about 4 to 5 days it will be Thursday again. So don't worry if you're wanting Thursday. Thursday. No, it's not the 1st of the 10th. It's the 19th of the 8th actually. Yeah, it's the 19th of the 8th. Yeah, I do. There's one thing I know, and I'm good with my days and my dates, stuff like that. Can you rap? What do you want me to rap? Birthday presents, Christmas presents. Do you want me to wrap any birthday cards? Do you want me to wrap myself in sellotape? Actually, I don't think we have any sellotape. Do you want me to get a wrap from Subway? Do you want me to rap as in spit bars? If you want me to do that, then I don't rap. I MC, which is slightly different to rapping. So you've just got to say, you've got to be a bit more precise because can you rap can mean a whole lot of different things there. Bro, then you need to MC. Oh, you need me to MC. That might be a little bit tricky. I'm not at home. I'm on holiday. So it's a little bit, whatever that means. MC means Master of Ceremony, which also means mic controller. And Master of Ceremony is literally a guy. It originated from a guy what makes a speech at a wedding, or for like a guy who like hosts a venue and goes on the mic and says like, like next up, please welcome. So yeah, I stream on NTV Radio. Yeah, I'm a little bit sketched out about that actually. I'm not sure if it's I think it's Harrison. But I don't think he realizes that he's signed into the NTV radio. I think he thinks that he's streaming on his normal channel, but he's actually streaming on the NTV radio channel, and he's streaming Train Simulator, which is a little bit. He did it earlier, but it's a little bit weird, and I'm pretty certain that Ben doesn't have the login anymore for it. Unless it is, unless yeah, it's a proper train sim. Yeah, it's a proper train sim. There is a post about Train Simulator. Oh, hang on, I think I missed that. Um, oh yeah, there is a post about. Oh yeah, Train Simulator's good. Um, Let me just comment on the stream. You're on the NTV radio. You see, the thing is, I'm pretty sure Harrison and Ben have the same profile picture, you know, for like PlayStation. So like when like Ben's streaming, it has the same thing, and when Harrison's streaming. But the thing is I know Harrison likes his train simulators, so that's why I more think it's Harrison streaming, and also Ben. I don't think Ben has the login anymore for NTV Radio. Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's it. You say it, Golden. Even though Golden's left mine to comment on this, but reading that comment before, I have heard of MC Mental. MC Mental is in my opinion, he's a good MC. Like to go like as fast as he does, even if he is just saying get a bit, 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 but you know, like loads of times. But it still takes skill to go that fast, and like to do what he did, if you get what I mean. You know, like a lot of people like slate MCs and say it's just a load of nonsense and a load of like stuff they can't understand. But what you've got to understand is, and me coming from a point of view who does a similar thing, is it still takes courage and it still takes skill to go like that quick, especially like when you're going over a fast beat. And the thing about MCing is you've got to think of things to say on the spot. Whereas like some like rap songs, you know, maybe like have good lyrics and maybe deep and tell an emotional story. But you've got to think that the person who's singing that has probably rehearsed it quite a few times to get it right when he records it. But the thing is like with an MC, he's sort of like standing on the stage, so he's got to like rhyme about things, maybe what he's seeing, or maybe like something that he's done lately. And it's all about thinking of simple things. So maybe like an MC in itself doesn't necessarily make sense or doesn't necessarily tell a story, but when it's a freestyle, you know, you're thinking of things off the top of your brain. So like whatever like ticks, or you might just say car and then say something what rhymes with car, but then it might not necessarily stick to the story about a car, if you get what I mean. But you know, I'm pretty sure. All right then, bye Tyler B. Thanks for stopping by. Um, who is that on the stream? I think it's Harrison. I think it's Harrison. Yeah, I'm positive it's Harrison because he likes his train simulators. I want that train simulator game. Well, I've been debating about wanting it. Knowing Harrison, he would get that game. Yeah, you see, there's a train sim from earlier which I'll have to delete. No, he hasn't ended it. No, he's still streaming. I don't think he's totally. he might not be bothered that he's actually doing it on that channel. I'm not sure. He streamed for well over an hour on the other one. I wonder if he got any comments, like apart from me. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, people thought that was me. Yeah, they thought that was me. Yeah, no, that weren't me on the NTV radio one, I'm afraid. Well, no, I'm not afraid, but no, that weren't me on the NTV radio one. It was Harrison. Yeah, it's got to be Harrison on that one there, if I'm truthful. Gotta stay truthful to you. So what am I doing tomorrow? I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Well, I know one thing I'm doing tomorrow, and that's going to be watching the practice, providing the weather's good. But I think the weather's going to be good. Hello, NTV continuity maker Steve Knowles. How you doing? Yeah, I'm going to be watching the motorbikes practicing tomorrow night. I think the weather's going to be good, so I don't see like why I won't be. But other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know if we're going to the museum in the daytime, a bike museum. A bike museum where my granddad's bike is actually like placed. He sold his bike, a museum bought it, and it's actually sitting in a museum now with a plaque about when my granddad raced. So I think we could be going to see that. I'm not certain though, and I also think that I think, you know, that's what we could be doing, if I'm truthful to you. We'll be going somewhere for some food, obviously. Not entirely sure where, but I'm not thinking about food just now. I had a takeaway. You guys don't know, but on some of my streams before I came on holiday, I was talking to you guys about a takeaway called Marmaris. Yeah, well, literally, there was nowhere for food today. We went to a restaurant place, well, a pub place. They'd finished doing food. We went up to the grandstand. The burger stalls had closed. The only resort we could think of was going to this. What was my dream job? I've never had a dream job. I've never had a dream job. If I'm truthfully, hand on heart, I've never had a dream job. I'll tell you why, because I'm not the type of person who specifically likes to do the same thing for years on end. I've always had like a change of mind. Like I remember like ages ago, like this is going back years ago. Me and my friend, we wanted to write songs. We wanted to write like sort of like our own songs, and we wanted to like perform them. And none of us could sing, but we thought like we'd write them, we'd practice them, and it, you know, they'd get good and they'd play on the radio and stuff. Bearing in mind we were like kids and we had no clue what we were doing, and that's what I wanted to do. And that was like at the time like, oh yeah, I want to do this, and I got so excited about it. Um, but you know, like I never sort of, you know, like I got bored of it in the end, and then I didn't want to do it. And then I had this idea about wanting to run a pub, so we got my own shed, and we decided to do it out as a pub, and you know, like for family occasions, you know, like Christmas parties and stuff, I could like serve alcohol to the you know, to like aunties and uncles and things, and you know, like they'd just give me something like a 50p, just for a bit of fun, just, you know, to give me a bit of like, in a way, like pocket money or just a bit of spending money, but it was in a way like I was working at a pub and I was earning it, and that was good. You know, kitted the bar out absolutely. You know, the shed out, the same shed that has all the music stuff in now. You know, it had its own bar. It had shelves with glasses. It was all kitted out. You know, there was disco lights in there. There was bar stools. You know, you could get nibbles and crisps. And I wanted to do that for so long. Yo, Steve. And then pretty much I got bored of that. Then me and my friend had an idea to turn it into a cafe, so we did it out like a cafe. And we thought that people would actually come. I'm in my hotel room, boarding house room. We thought people would actually like come and buy stuff, and then my nan wouldn't let me have people coming round their garden, so I got bored of that. Then I served my granddad an ice cream one night after his tea. So then I had the idea about running an ice cream shop, and then my cousin came round and I was like, yo, do you want to start an ice cream business? And who has a good YouTube career, lol. I don't know, there's loads of people, isn't there, with good YouTube careers. So I've never had a dream job anyway, Golden. I've always had like little ideas that have never turned into anything much until I started MCing. And now I know now that MCing isn't something I'm going to get bored of. If I was going to get bored of MCing, I would have got bored of it. I would have got bored of it a year ago, 2 years ago. I've been MCing now 3 years, going on nearly 3 years and a half. And to be, well, just over 3 years. You and Ash, Steve, lol. Nah, I don't wish to do it. I like YouTube for fun. YouTube, you know, like on a night I can come and stream, make a few videos, role play for a bit of fun. You know, if I'm playing a game, it's just something to record. If I'm streaming, it's, you know, sometimes different people to talk about. I find streaming and YouTubing somewhere where I can just talk about things I'm interested in, talk about things other people are interested in, even talk about things that I don't talk about in front of the family. YouTube's just fun for me. I don't really, like, if it gets big, then, you know, I'll let it get big. Low, but I was streaming just now. But you know, like if YouTube gets big for me, I'm not gonna stop it from getting big. I'm not gonna say that I don't want subscribers, because I do. But it's just that if something else like came, like if I got an opportunity like with MCing, like to go gigging, you know, if I got like, you know, like a record deal or something like that to make like MC tracks and, you know, like go in studios, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll show you around in a moment. I can't go too far. If I go like near a window which has a good view, then I lose internet. The internet signal just goes a little bit. But where I am right now is the best place in the room for the internet. The home hub is literally 2 flights of stairs below us, and it's on a shelf that sits like above a door. And there's like loads of networking gear, so it's strong internet, but I just start to lose it if I go near this window. But I can go there like briefly. 2 subscribers to 300. Is that me? I haven't checked my subscriber count. That's probably me, to be fair. Oh, unless you're on about you. But yeah, but no, if I could get some with MC, and I'd rather do that than alright me. Yeah, I'd rather do it like I'd like say, look, you know, I'm not gonna post on YouTube here as much now, obviously, but pretty sure you get the point. All right, I'm 8 away from 350. Why, go on, Steve, son, get it right in the goalpost. All right, so this is the bed where I lay. This is where I you know, sleep at night. This is where I don't snore and don't wake everybody up. I've got a little lamp here. I don't notice things. I never even knew this lamp was here. And I don't even know if it actually works. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, like, Jesus, now, like, fucking blinding me. Yeah, well, we know that works. I've got another lamp there as well. And I've got these 4 wall lights that you can see just there. So this window looks into Douglas Town. I'll do the blind up if I can. There we go. So yeah, there you can see the street. So if you see where we are now, Steve, At the bottom, you see where this road is, dead in front? Well, if you go left that way, instead of going straight up, you come to a junction, and if then you turn right at the junction, just up there, and you follow it up, you come to a set of traffic lights, and then you turn right again. So more or less in a way, like dead in front of us, is the start line to the TT course. So if you go up that street there, I believe you come somewhere behind the grandstand where like all the pits are and stuff. Alright, see you later. So yeah, I believe that's where that is. And then if you go up that way, there's a supermarket called ShopRite. And then if you go to the end of the road, you actually come behind the grandstand. So like when you've done a lap, you come past the entrance to our street. You come and and instead of turning, you go straight, and then you obviously go straight down and you cross the finish line. So this isn't the best view, obviously, but I'll put this blind down because apparently it gets really bright on a morning, stuff like that. So apparently they used to use this room for a band. The people who live in this house, they used to have like guitars and drum kits. So there's like all discs and stuff on the roof, which is very nice. It just suits my theme, music and stuff. There's about probably about £500 worth of surround systems here. Sons, speakers, and then there's two LED projectors, T4, so like big, one's like a big projector, one's a little bit smaller, and then there's like some stereo system thing down here with like a cassette player on top, with something else underneath as well, like I think a couple of speakers underneath, which is pretty interesting. A little box here which looks like it would have had a microphone in it, but unfortunately they didn't leave the microphone in it. Such a letdown. You're such a letdown. If I'm really getting fed up of the PlayStation, I mean if I'm getting like wanting to play the PlayStation, I can always plug in the old PlayStation 1 if I want, and I could give myself a game of the very first Gran Turismo, because that is the best Gran Turismo going. It doesn't come with the joypad though, and this is the only cable what comes with it. There's quite a few Nintendo kart games as well, Sonic and stuff, so that's quite good. Yeah, this is Sonic the Hedgehogs 2. There's quite a few different ones. Or if I feel like watching a videotape, I could watch Touchstone home video with Sister Act, so that's quite good. I could also play the Rugrats on PlayStation 1 and stuff like that. So I'm pretty like well away there if I want as well. There's also some like Chinese cartoon DVD. And I could also play 67 on PS1 because that's better than 69, and it's from PlayStation Magazine. So that's quite good. It's it's handy to know that that the people in the hotel have really thought about me, know that I love my PlayStations, and put me a PS1 with a memory card in there. Yeah, very pleased about that. They also know my taste in music because I've got a record player and I've got a CD system. They also know that I like to surf the internet with the PC. So they've given me a nice big Acer PC monitor screen, so that's quite good. And then here is my best view, which looks out to sea, but it's quite hard for you to see that now because it's got very dark and very good. So yeah, and then I've got my own bathroom, to shit, piss, brush my teeth, wash my face, all of that kind of shiz. Pretty sure you get that I did a dear. and then obviously here it's just a little like sky roof window which lets in just a bit of light, and then we're back to the bed really. Now then, broski, how you doing? Alright, I think everybody left again, so I'm gonna cut the live stream short. And I can't believe that Steve came in and didn't leave a like. Oh, I thought he would have hit that like button. I hit a like on his stream, I'm pretty certain. Or I did on the one he did earlier anyway. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you guys in the next stream.